Hi, in this video, I'm going to cover the features of uKnowva's HRMS. uKnowva's HRMS, that is Human Resource Management System, has been designed in such a way that it makes life easy for the HR personnel and for the employees of an organization. It has features like leave management, attendance management, forms for requests and requisitions, appraisal management, and much more. I'll be explaining all these features in this video. The account I will be using to demonstrate is an admin account. So please note that if you log in using a non-admin account, you might not see some of the options that are visible in the menus in this video. So let's start with the home page. This screen that you see right now is the home page that you see as soon as you log into uKnowva. It is one of the many templates of uKnowva which we create ourselves as well as customize according to our clients' requirements. So when you look at the screen, the first thing that strikes you is that it looks happy and happening basically as opposed to the older boring HR software that are available. The menu on the left that you see from my profile to useful links is basically lists all the options that are available in HRMS. The first feature you see is of my profile. Now, this is a typical user's profile. As you can see, it has many fields that mention his employee code, his designation, his date of joining, his department, his location. I mean, there's a lot of information about his work experience, his personal information, contact information. So, this way, in case anyone needs to know anything about another employee, you do not need to send an email to the HR or ask another employee. You can get directly from the person's profile page. The tiles over here below show you how active this person is on the network. So they display the number of activities, the number of colleagues he has, photos he's uploaded. These will change obviously for all users. You scroll a little further below and you see the organization chart. Now, this will tell you the position of that employee in the organization. It tells you the reporting manager, his peers, his subordinates if he has any. Another great feature here is the advanced search option, which is here. You go to people and click on advanced search. So suppose you need to find out you need a list of people who stay in Mumbai. So what you do is go here to this name drop down, select city or town, and you could make it like equals. So it's like it will take the exact word that you put here. You type Mumbai and hit search. And voila, you have a list of users who have Mumbai in their address. Let's go back to the home page now. On the right side of your activity page, you have widgets that display upcoming birthdays, new joinees. You can also have one for work anniversaries. In fact, HR uses these widgets to make sure that they wish these people on their birthdays or work anniversaries. We'll move on to leave management now. As an employee, under My Leaves, you can see these first four options from apply for leave to list holidays. As an admin, you have the added functionalities of adding holidays to your holiday list and also checking and editing or rather updating leave balance of all users. We'll come back to those options in a bit. Let's do the other four first. Applying for leave is a straightforward process. The user first needs to select the type of leave he requires, enter his from date and to date, enter his reason for applying for leave, and hit save. The leave request is sent directly to the user's reporting manager for approval. If approved or rejected, the user will get a notification. The user can also check his leave balance, that is the number of leaves he has left in the year, and his leave history, the leaves he has already taken in this year using these two options. Uh, List holidays gives you a a list of all public holidays in that financial year, in your current financial year, basically. These are added by the admin using the add holiday option, and the list of holidays is visible to all employees of the organization. So the admin has one more extra functionality of viewing and updating the leave balance of all users. So he views them here, and to update any leave balance, he just needs to click this edit button and change the numbers of whichever types of leave he needs for a particular employee and hit save. Next, let's go to attendance management. Attendance management in HRMS can be integrated with your existing attendance capturing systems such as biometric systems, card swipe systems, etc. What's more, the attendance of all employees is linked directly to their calendar. The calendar shows exactly how long an employee has worked in a day, what are the effective hours they have put in, and when was the employee on leave, and similar information. An employee's attendance is visible to the HR and to his reporting manager and to the admin, obviously. This attendance information helps the HR in payroll management. I'll now show you an example of an employee's attendance. So if we are to view Girija Shankar Medala's attendance, the way to view his attendance would be to go to his profile page and click on check attendance. This tab opens when you click on it. As an example, here we can see for 3 days attendance, like one day he has worked 7 hours and 36 minutes, one day he's worked only for 6 hours, one day he's worked for 7 hours and 30 minutes. So in this manner, the amount of time that the user has spent working in a day is captured by the system with his in time and out time. This brings us to the next section, which is distributing payslips to all employees. HRMS has simplified the distribution process for payslips. So instead of emailing the payslips to all employees, what HR can do is they just need to upload employees' payslips into this folder, which is accessible from My Payslips. Here, all employees have an individual folder which is named by their employee ID, and their individual payslips are uploaded into that folder every month. These folders are accessible only by that particular employee, their reporting manager, and the HR themselves. Other employees cannot view your folders. To upload these payslips in bulk, what HR manager has to do is go to My menu, click on Upload Payslips, and from here he has to upload the zip file in this given format. And the payslips are automatically unzipped and uploaded into all these individual folders, as you can see here. HRMS also has many workflows that have been automated for better efficiency. They can be accessed from policies and forms, and a travel reimbursement form is under reimbursements. So there are forms for ID card requests, business card requisitions, travel requests, then there is travel reimbursement. All For all these things, the employee only needs to just go fill up a form like this and then submit it. It goes to the HR executive and they process the request and push it forward and complete the process in this way without using any email. So similarly, in case an employee wants to resign, he only needs to fill in his resignation form and it gets submitted to his reporting manager who then takes the process forward. In case any employee needs to contact the HR directly, he can do so using Talk to Your HR. All he needs to do again is just enter his subject, his message, and click submit. And the form gets submitted to the HR manager who can then respond in a similar manner to the employee. This brings us to the final part of our HRMS video, which is the appraisal management system. The appraisal management process is a long yet very organized one. It starts with a manager setting the KRA for his team. This is the page from where the manager sets KRAs for his team. As you can see, KRAs have already been set for all team members. However, I'll show you how you set KRA for a team member. So to set, you select the team member over here and click on Set KRA. This message has appeared because it's already set, but no matter, you can still go ahead and see how you set it. Select a template from the list over here, and you get a few rows of KRA and competencies already fed into the system. KRAs are key responsibility areas which are set for all employees in an organization. For a content development person, the KRA could be the number of posts that they have done, the number of documentations they have created, etc. Competencies could be how good are they at the work that they do, like how good are they at language, how good are they at coordinating with the team, and points like that. So once you set these along with their weightage, you hit save and the KRA for a person is saved and it is seen over here. Once the KRA is set by the manager, the employee has an option to go back and accept or reject the KRA. If the employee rejects the KRA, the manager will come back, reset it, and again it goes back to the employee to accept or reject. Once the KRA has been accepted, the manager has to go, the HR goes and rolls out appraisals. So for an employee whose KRA has been set and accepted, you check the box beside the employee's name and click on rollout. Once you confirm, the appraisal is rolled out for that particular employee. Once the manager has rolled out appraisals for an employee, the employee gets a notification here, like you can see, that your manager has rolled out your appraisal for appraisal cycle. So then you click here to rate yourself. Once this page opens, the employee will select his rating. Maybe he tests himself, he rates himself 3 for punctuality, 4 for another rating, jQuery he rates himself 5. And he puts remarks if there are any and hits save. Once he hits save, the ratings are successfully saved and his superior is again notified that this employee has rated themselves. Now we come to the employee's reporting manager's profile. Once an employee has rated themselves, the reporting manager also gets a similar notification here, which says that so and so employee has rated himself. You now need to rate the user to take the appraisal cycle further. So once you click on this link provided in the notification, a page opens where you need to rate your team. So once this page opens, you need to rate your employee. You can also view what the employee has rated himself for all the points and accordingly rate him again. In addition to those points, you also have to recommend an increment for this user in percentage. For designation change, if you do not want to give a designation change, leave it blank. Justify your recommendation briefly. And hit save. So once you save his ratings, you can see the Rate My Team page where you can see that the status has now changed to Manager Rated. Similarly, actually, once the manager has rated an employee, the business head follows the same process and rates an employee. Once a business head is done rating an employee, this is what the page looks like. The business head will obviously have multiple people to rate, so he rates everyone over here, and then he will set the increment in a bell curve as seen here and hit save and confirm. Once the business head has confirmed someone's appraisal, the HR will accept it, and finally, the appraisal cycle is closed. Once it is closed, all employees get a notification about the revision in their salaries and their appraisal results. After the entire appraisal process is complete, the employee can view his appraisal results in this page called My Final Ratings. The results are available on this page after the employee, his reporting manager, his business head have completely rated him and the HR has closed the process. So on this page, he can see his KRAs for each quarter that his appraisal has been held, along with the ratings given to him by self, manager, and business head. So the first graph shows the KRAs, and the chart below shows the competencies. This appraisal cycle and the way these graphs are shown are a great way for an employee to get proper feedback about his performance in the company and help himself improve so that he may grow further. This brings us to an end of our HRMS video. Um, However, before we go, I'd also like to mention that not just HRMS, this particular instance of uKnowva that you see has many other features, which include a document repository where you can upload documents, share them with other users, and basically keep them secure, like give only conditional access to your documents to other people. You have a discussion forum where you can share knowledge about things that you know, answer queries by other users, ask a question on something that you would like an answer to, and grow in general. Then there's the polls section, which in an organization the admin can use to get feedback from employees or just create fun pop quizzes of sorts. There is a meeting room booking system which can be integrated with your calendar and helps you know when you have a meeting booked, helps prevent duplicate bookings for meeting rooms. I mean, it reduces confusion so much. And you have a calendar which makes sure that you do not miss any appointment or meeting or deadline because everything is plotted on it. Your holidays, your leaves, your meeting deadline, meetings, project deadlines, everything is plotted on this calendar. And the best part is you get a notification when you have a deadline or a meeting coming up. You can enhance uKnowva further by actually going to the extension store, which is here actually. This is uKnowva's extension store, where you can find many plugins, widgets, and apps that help you customize uKnowva and become more efficient in the entire process. So, yeah, that's about it. I hope this video helps you and thank you very much.